VELUX have made a study throughout Europe. We have made a study in 12 different countries where we have interviewed 1,000 people in each country, totally 12,000 people. It is the Healthy Homes Barometer. It shows that people would like to have better living conditions in their homes. It shows that people, when they move from one building to another building, take comfort as the highest priority. The second priority is energy efficiency. So what we need to do is to merge healthy buildings and energy efficiency into one common communication, and that is the reason that people should renovate their building. They should renovate their building in order to create a good and a healthy home, which also is energy efficiency at the same time. The World Green Building Council have made a study on the value of green buildings. This study shows that in buildings where we have a good indoor comfort and a good indoor climate, the productivity and the learning abilities raise. For instance, if you have good air quality in a building, the productivity raise approximately 8 to 11% compared to buildings where you do not have the good indoor air quality. Similar studies is made in other countries, like for instance Denmark, but also in USA. They show that children learn 15% better if they have good indoor air quality, good daylight conditions. So there are many good reasons for private house owners, for companies, for public owners of buildings to renovate their building and to increase the indoor comfort, the quality of the indoor comfort further. A recently published study from the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany shows that 80 million people in Europe live in unhealthy buildings, in buildings with damp and mold. This is a main reason for going in and making policies for renovating the existing building stock. It's a population which is on the size of Germany who lives in buildings that are unhealthy, which has too much damp and moisture inside. And this is not acceptable. So therefore, governments, authorities should, at the same time as they are focusing on energy efficient requirement to building, when they are focusing on new legislation for buildings, they should also focus on creating better requirement for indoor comfort in buildings. They should do it for the sake of the people in Europe. Living in unhealthy buildings with damp and moisture also have the other negative effect that it doubled the risk of having asthma or allergies. And this is very important to focus on also. And allergies and asthma is a growing illness in the European population, and we have to focus on that. Another value of investing in renovation of the existing building stock could also be the reduction of the public finances when we talk about health in buildings. If we can reduce the number of people who becomes ill of unhealthy buildings, it will have a positive effect on the public finances. And that is a multiple benefit that are not taken into consideration at the moment. I think that we should focus much more on that in the future.